Hear you. This is Lord Potato. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's. Oh no. Yeah. Um. So I was gonna do what if Naruto had. I didn't have. What if Naruto was the grandson of Madara? Cause I'm also gonna do another grandson, but it's gonna be different. I know I could have finished that one. Well, not finish it. I could decide to keep making more videos and then finish it. But I felt like doing this one. Later, I'll upload the modern grandson one. Let me just do this one, okay? Now, the last time that we left off, it where Kakashi got his ass just handed to him by Naruto, Hinata, and Sasuke. Yes, that is the Team 7. I swear to God, thank God no one asked me for what if Sasuke was in the team still. No, I'm not adding that trash anywhere near this team. And so we begin the what's it called? The missions. So of course Naruto is doing the cat missions. He's easily getting the cat. Sasuke and Hinata are trying to get the cat, but you see, Naruto's a little bit more faster than them because he's using his silver eyes. He has his silver eyes activated, that's King Kong's, and his speed increases with his strength, but mostly he's using the speed. So right now he's just speeding through, and yeah. Also, he was training a lot and all that. So he got a bigger boost with his um nuclear breath or yeah, nuclear breath. Uh with that attack with Godzilla's and all that. And also he got a little bit more training with the skin armor he gets to have from Godzilla. And also he gets a little bit closer to Godzilla. Godzilla is kind of like hatred, like the Nine Tails, but he has a huger hatred to humanity. His hatred can rivals of course the Nine Tails, and so he hates humans, but since he's in Naruto, he doesn't hate him. He hates his village. Yep. Naruto is. It's okay. We already skipped however missions they ever did in canon. So let's just say they did 10 D rank missions and then they got tired of it. So Kakashi did not Kakashi. It was Sasuke that asked the four Hokage if they can do a C rank mission. And Minato's like, God damn, I hate Naruto. You want this is a good idea just for him to die. So of course he gave him just because he wants Naruto to die. This mission is a C rank mission, and you know what is it? It's Tazuna. Yay! Uh, yes. Tazuna comes in. He sees Naruto kind of like the same, similar in the same in canon, and so he roasts him. He roasts Sasuke. He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk anything to Sasuke or Hinata. So yeah, he only roasts Naruto. Naruto wanted to kill him, but he can't. And so Naruto and Team 7 decides to go to the gate. They get prepared and all that, and they go to the land of waves. Sorry. Sorry. I keep burping. And so Naruto and everyone just goes, and they do see the puddle, and Naruto just doesn't care no more. And he just throws two shurikens into the trees. And of course, because Naruto can easily just release his genjutsu, it was a weak ass genjutsu to him. So he throws two shurikens, he sees the demon brother. He hits one of the demon brothers, the Chunin demon brothers. on the head, so one of them dead, and the other one jumps out and tries to kill Naruto. Of course, Naruto, using his using Godzilla's what's it called? Putting Godzilla's skin onto his arm, like if it was Hawk and all that, grabs the Chunin Demon Brother Miss Blade, grabs it, and then breaks it. And then he puts in his other arm, Godzilla's armor and all that. Of course, just the skin and all that, not an armor. But yeah, he punches the Chunin Brother and knocks him out. And, what's it called? Kakashi was surprised and all that. He was like, God damn, this kid is strong. And Tarzan was like, this kid just knocked out two tunings, two ninjas. Holy shit, I think I pissed him off. And Naruto was like, this isn't a C rank mission. So he turns around, he turned his head slowly to Tazuna. And Tazuna is just like, oh, that's kind of creepy. And Naruto just sent out a lot of bloodlust and said, hey, Tazuna, we gotta talk. Well, not bloodlust, he just said, hey, Tazuna, we gotta talk. He pops his knuckles. And of course, he says this isn't a C rank mission, and this is at least probably B or above. And when the Chunin wakes up, they said, what's it called? Naruto interrogates the Chunin. How he does this? Well, he brings the Chunin into his mindscape, because he's just gonna kill the Chunin anyway. And then he just said, buddy, if you don't tell me, this big giant thing is gonna crush you. He's like, he looks at Godzilla. He's like, holy shit. He sees King Kong and Mothra and even the Nine Tails, and he's like, holy shit. He like pissed himself in real, and like, not in the mindscape, but in his right now when Naruto's touching his head and all that. And Naruto's like, did he just? Yeah, he just did. And so he said, okay, I'll tell you everything. There's someone named Sausa, Demon of the Miss Momochi, got to send us to go kill the bridge builder, and probably Momochi Zabuza is gonna go after the bridge builder. He's like scared. He's like, and then Naruto's like, thank you. So he lets go, but then just decides to just kill them all. So he puts Godzilla's scales in his hand and like slices through the Chunin brother's head off, like through his neck. Because the scales are pretty sharp, so he just easily it just cuts them off. And of course he says, oh, Tazuna, we gotta talk. And Tazuna was like, holy shit, this kid is too scary. And Kakashi's like, so what did he get? This is at least B or above mission. We're going against someone named Zabza Momochi of the Mist, and one of the 7 swordsmen of the Mist. And yeah, let's go on. Naruto did not care because he did not want backup. And so Kakashi said, do you think your team is ready? And Naruto says, they better be ready. I'm ready to whoop. He's ready. He was like, I'm ready to beat up anyone. I don't care. And so they walk forward, and of course the mist comes. And mist starts rolling in. And well, no, not the mist. What they call? Well, yes, the mist. But then Naruto heard something, and he threw a kunai, and it's just a white rabbit that he accidentally kills. And he said, ooh, food. And Hinata did not say, Naruto, that's a white rabbit and all that. No, because she isn't useless like Sasuke, because she kind of did sense someone in the tree, in the bushes. And so, yeah, that happens. And then giant swords just decide to come flying towards him. And Naruto says, duck! So everyone ducks, except for Naruto. After he says duck, he puts Godzilla's scales on his hands. And he caught the blade. And Zabuza was like, goddamn kid, it seems like you can catch it. And so Naruto has the giant sword. And he says, bring it, you weakling. And of course Zabuza was like, you're cocky kid. So Naruto rushes at Zabuza and just starts slicing him with the sword. And Zabuza is just trying to dodge, but he sees the sword pretty fast. He's like swinging pretty fast. Even how the sword like weighs a lot of pounds. Naruto actually like uses King Kong's strength and all that. And he also did get a more better relationship with King Kong and Mothra. So his eyes are silver right now. Silver with like blue. And right now fighting Zabuza with the sword. Just easily swinging it around. Zabuza is trying to dodge. He's like, Jesus Christ, this kid is pretty fast with that sword. It seems like there's something more to look down in him. And of course, Zabuza decides to pull out a kunai, but Naruto used his Godzilla scales onto his hand to like block it. And the kunai connected with the Godzilla scales, the kunai tip breaks. Yeah, so it breaks, and Zabuza was like, what? And Naruto decides to swing down with the sword, and, I mean, not down, but sideways to the sword, to Zabuza, and Zabuza managed to dodge, but he got a giant slash. He's like, damn it. Ethan. Naruto says, well, easy. And he just cracks the blade off and just decides to start fighting Zabuza in combat. And just, not combat, taijutsu. And so he's fighting. Of course, there's mess and all that. Zabuza managed to hide in the mess and all that. But Naruto's having enough of this bullshit. So he said release the genjutsu that's over him and summon some Mothra wings and just use what's it called, wind pressure from his wings to blow away the freaking mess. He absorbed a lot of natural chakra and his wings also absorb them. And so he does a wind style. Wind style. Wind. Wait, wind style. Windbreaker. With the wings also throwing some like flapping the wings and just shooting air also. So the mist just blows away and Zabuza gets blown up a little bit farther. He's like, damn it. And Naruto just says, well, you think I'm gonna lose to you, Zabuza? Zabuza was like, why you? And so Zabuza was about to attack, but then he got hit by two Senbons, and then he just dies there. The ninja does grab Zabuza and all that, and of course Naruto realizes this was actually a fake track ninja, cause what's it called? Since we did tell him about other ninjas that they're like ambus or like hunters and all that usually kill him and right there, so no one can get the information and all that. And he does it right in front of people and all that. And that's what Sentry taught him. Even the Ambus taught him that. So that's what Naruto just realized, and he just says, ah, fuck. Sentry's gonna kill me if he knew that I fucked that up. Of course, you see here, on the team with like Team 7 taking care of Tazuna, there wasn't just him. There was actually one Ambu that was actually seeing Naruto, and that is Sensui. Sensui just came along just to see what would happen, and Sensui was like, Naruto, you dumb freaking moron. He's like, ah. And so Sentry does follow, what's it called, Haku? Haku, puts Zabuza into the place and all that. And Sentry was like, sorry there, kid. And Haku, of course, is a guy in this one. Tries to fight against Sentry, but Sentry easily beating him up. But when he doesn't realize, is Haku use some ice style to like freeze him right there in place. And then Sentry managed to do a substitution. And so he was like, amazing, ice style. That's pretty useful. So he did tell, he did just say, well, time to leave. And so he just leaves. He goes back where Team 7's at. Of course, Naruto, he was using a lot of energy. And with his King Kong, his Godzilla skills, even the Mothra wings, he passes out. Of course, Kakashi catches him. And they go to Tazuna's house, meets Tazuna's granddaughter and grandson. I mean, not granddaughter, a daughter and his grandson. Someone did comment to how to say his name, but Jesus Christ, I'm gonna keep forgetting about the kid's name. Let me look it up. Okay, now I remember his name. Inari. Well, I searched it up. It says Inari. That's his name. Inari. Yes. Yeah, that's Inari's name and all that. And so yeah, Team 7 meets Inari and his mother, and of course tells them to introduce him and all that. I don't remember the mother's names, not mostly important here. Inari does say you ninjas are gonna all die and all that. Of course, Naruto was in his bed and all that, he sleep. Uh, he came down, he ate some food because Naruto didn't waste that much energy because I could say that Menma and Narwi has been using some of the Nine Tails. So when he used, they kind of use some of the Nine Tails chakra, and so the chakra they were using kind of just went to Naruto already. So the Nine Tails has about 25% back his chakra from Menma because Menma was using it to train. And yeah, and so that happened, and so he healed faster. And so that happened. And he went down, they were talking, of course, Inari just said, you guys are gonna die and all that, blah blah blah. And they didn't mind that. So they ate, they slept, and then it was the next day, they decided to train. Sasuke and Hinata do decide to do the, what you call tree climb. Naruto does it easily. He does the water walk easily. And of course Sasuke is kind of struggling, and then Hinata does it perfectly. Because they're trained to how to use their chakra and all that. The Hyuga and all that. And so with that happening, what time is it? Okay, so yeah, and our, so they train and all that for 2 days, and then of course they eat again, and are complaining again. But of course Naruto does give him a talk no jutsu and all that about it's better just to get stronger and all that, protect dad and all that. And of course Naruto does tell him about his sad backstory. And then of course Naruto would come. And Naruto feels sad for Naruto. He says, "I'm sorry, Naruto." And Naruto says, "Oh no, it's okay. I have friends and people who take care about me." And so that happens. And now it's the bridge battle. I mean, did I just say battle? No, battle. Oh, for fuck's sakes. And so Naruto goes to the bridge, and Team 7 goes to the bridge with Tazuna. Tazuna starts building, and then the mist rolls in. And Naruto doesn't like the mist rolling in, so he kind of uses Windbreaker and his moth wings to absorb more chakra nature, a bunch of chakra nature. And he just Windstale, Windbreaker. It's 10 times bigger than the original that he did. How he did that is because he used a bunch of chakra nature. But that's not all. Naruto has used the Nine Tails power a little bit more. Just the 10% on there. 10% of the Nine Tails power. Also, Naruto has been training in those 2 days before going back to the bridge builder. I mean, in a week before going back to the bridge and all that and doing the battle, because Kakashi wasn't the one that was knocked out. And so that happened. And of course, Naruto did not meet Haku. So that never happened. And so Naruto has been training in those past week to get more chakra and training. So he uses this time 15 shadow clones and told them what to do and all that. Focus on nitro energy with like their Mothra wings. One to use more strength, so they build up more strength and all that, and like stamina. One to focus and use an atomic breath. I keep saying nuclear breath or atomic. I know it's atomic breath. Um. So yeah, that happens, and so that happens, and Naruto is right now just destroy the mist the fog that came around, and then he just used Windbreaker, and of course Zabuza's angry, but Kakashi's actually going against Zabuza, and Hinata's the one that's gonna protect Tazuna, and of course Sasuke and Naruto are gonna go into Haku's battle dome and all that. Of course, Sai isn't gonna. I mean, not Sai. Shinshui isn't gonna get out of the place he's at just in case that Naruto falls down. Naruto has been training a lot with Godzilla in his mindscape, and so Naruto has been using. He can use atomic breath 3 times before he runs out of stamina. Yes. Also, Sasuke gets teach the Chidori much early on because Naruto did tell him, how about you put chakra into your eyes to see maybe if you did have the eyes, the what's it called, the Sharingan. And so that's what happens, and of course he managed to do it. Chidori easily. Yep, that's another change. Hinata does also just hang up the 64 Pong attack and all that. Sorry if I yawn. And so Naruto is wait. So Naruto is right now fighting against Haku, and what's it called? Sasuke is using his Sharingan to dodge the Senbons, and Naruto is also dodging, but he's using his Godzilla's scales to block them because there's a lot, and he can't just dodge them all. So uh, Sasuke does Fireball, Fire Style. No way, Fireball, Fire Style no Jutsu. No wait, Fireball no Jutsu, Fire Style. Shit. And he shoots the fireball, the great Kotono no Fireball no Jutsu, and hits the cob. It's also a little bit stronger than normal, so because he has the Sharingan unlock, and Kakashi did taught him how to get them more involved and all that. With those 2 days, he managed to, not 2 days, 1 week, he managed to get him into 2 Tomoe instead of 1 and 2. So, of course, he decides to do a fireball, and it's a little bit stronger, so he melts some of the ice. And Shinchu was like, see, he does have the Sharingan. And Naruto was like, he was like, Naruto just decides, atomic breath! He told Sasuke to block the Senbons for him because Sasuke had to do something. I mean, not Sasuke, Naruto had to do something. He wanted to try this out. He was like, he went into his mindscape and talked to Godzilla and all that. Godzilla just said, well, there's a way to break out of this. Focus all that atomic energy into one beam, one strong beam. And so Naruto is focusing a lot. Also, he's not in Genjutsu mode or anything. So his hair does glow up. So of course it's just blue hair, right? And so it starts glowing like a little bit more light blue. His eyes are glowing into blue. And uh, he was like, he's also using some of the chakra. He was like, wait. he was about to be like, Sasuke dodge, and so Sasuke went down on the ground, and he went atomic breath. Of course, all the mirrors were shattered. Haku was like, "What the?" She got not she, him got knocked back, and so he was like, "Damn it! How was that impossible?" Of course, Naruto is down for the count. He was like, he can't use any more of his stamina and all that. He's out of stamina, and Sasuke was like, "Naruto, that was amazing," and Naruto says, "I'm out of stamina." Of course, Haku was like about to say, "Wait, he's out of stamina." Of course, he's damaged, and so he throws some sound bombs at Naruto. Of course, Sasuke saw this and decides to block for Naruto, and Naruto was like, "Sasuke, no!" And then so so you see these blue eyes that he has. I think you guys already saw it. Yes. Those blue eyes decide to change into his new dojutsu. Yes, this is a dojutsu that he's gonna get from the Godzilla. So Naruto awakens his dojutsu, and that's how it looks like. Do I have the abilities for it? Kind of. Like, I'm gonna think. Wait. Let me think about it. Okay, I got them. So, what Naruto gets from this dojutsu, of course, is similar to the Sharingan and like their Mannequin stages and all that. But this is and then this dojutsu right here is like a internal Mannequin Sharingan, but it's not the same time. This dojutsu is called the Godzilla dojutsu that Godzilla kind of just gave to Naruto. Um, the not gave to Naruto, but Naruto unlocked from Godzilla, and Naruto has these two eyes in both his eyes, and he got angry when he saw Sasuke just fell down, and so he kind of unlocked the unlocked some armor on like his body. So I wanna say, wait. So I'm talking about like armor like this, but instead of being armor like that, his Godzilla like scales kind of go around him. Of course, it's not fully like going around his body, but like this bluish Godzilla scales kind of go around him and kind of become armor like it. He's also gonna have a sword from Godzilla. He has a sword from Godzilla that he kind of also unlocked, and he just got angry. He said, "That's it, I'ma kill you." And since we are seeing this, he's like, "Holy shit! I think he unlocked something else." And so when he unlocked something else, he was like, "That's it! I had enough of this atomic slash." Because he did not think of atomic breath, but instead of atomic slash. But when he did it, he cut like everything that was behind Haku, and Haku was dead. Not she. He got cut in half, and so Haku died. But before dying, Naruto went towards Haku and just said, "Had enough of this bullshit." He also just looked at Haku's eyes, and this dojutsu allows him to copy the Kenkai. Yes, I want him to still have the Ice Genkai. So Naruto doesn't notice that he kind of copied it, and another creature has been awoken. I don't know if there's any like frozen or like not frozen, like ice creatures in Godzilla, but I'm gonna search it up later. If not, then I'm just gonna say that Godzilla has an ice form. I know he has like this, uh, like fire form. I know there's the machine Godzilla, and then there's burning Godzilla. Or was it? I'm gonna search it up later, but yeah, Naruto copied that not Dojo, Kenkai. And so with that happening, um, he's not an Uchiha. This is the dojo that he got from what they call Godzilla. Also, I know people are gonna ask me, you just said he wasn't an Uchiha. Of course not. He's not an Uchiha. This is a dojo that he got from Godzilla. Now shut up. Okay? I know there's probably gonna be some comments like that. Okay. I'm also gonna change the song. Okay, so Naruto gets out of the form and all that. But he still has the sword. I should probably search up what kind of sword he has. Because it's a sword, it's black, and also it has like this like bluish color with black. It's like a katana with like the black handle and all that. But with the blade it's black and like blue. And of course he had in this chocolate color with like Godzilla shoots the atomic breath and all that. That's what color it was. And Naruto was like, he had one of his eyes closed. Of course, he still has the dojutsu still unlocked and all that. He still has it on. I mean, but he closed one of his eyes, and that dojutsu got up his eyes. But the other one, he still has it. And I would make abilities for it. So yeah, I'm gonna do it next time. But then he saw Kakashi having kind of trouble with Zabuza, and then Naruto was like, he gets up, and he wanted to go see Sasuke, but Tenato was already on it and already saw that Sasuke was still alive, and Sasuke wakes up and he connects his dojutsu with Naruto, and Naruto. Wait, no, let me go back. Um, what's it called? Sensui went to go save Kakashi. Of course, he was having trouble with Kakashi, and an Anbu just came in front of the blade where Zabuza was about to slash at, and it didn't even hit Sensui. And Sensui was like, "That's your death, Fireball Jutsu," and blows Zabuza away and kills him. Oh wait, not kills him. He was still alive, and he was like, "Who the hell are you?" And not Naruto, Sensui. He does like that body flicker type where he makes multiple of himself, and he slashes multiple times into Zabuza and killing him. So Zabuza dies, and he grabs a sword, and he goes to Naruto and gives the sword to him. And Naruto's like, "Oh, hey there, hey there." He doesn't say his name. And of course, Sentry does have his Sharingan awoken right now, but he turns him off. And of course, Kakashi, kind of already knowing who this is, and saying, "So you actually came?" And not came. He was like, "So who are you?" And Sentry said, "Kakashi, you already know who I am. Stop trying to just blow up my cover and all that." And Kakashi was like, "Wait." He doesn't recognize the chakra because Sentry like decides to just said screw it. He kind of just knocks out Kakashi because yeah, he rather just knock out Kakashi than letting Kakashi figure out that this is Sentry. And so that happens. Um, wait, let me search up. So Kakashi's knocked out, and also Gato's man comes when he knocks out Kakashi. And of course, Gato was like, haha, I'm gonna here to kill the goddamn brothers. It seems like you kill Zabuza and Haku Tenkara. I wasn't gonna pay them at all. And Naruto gets up because he was sit down in one knee, and he gets up. And Senju was like, "No, no, no, Naruto, you gotta relax." And Naruto said, "Oh, screw off." He was like, "Oh, screw off." He couldn't say his name. He was like, "Oh, screw off, Ambu. Stop treating me like a little kid and all that." And Sentry does treat Naruto like a little kid sometimes. And Sentry said, "Well, Naruto, I can't let you just get up, so I need you to sit there and let me handle this." Naruto said, "Oh, fuck off. I can handle it myself." So he gets up, and he gets up, but then he was about to fall until, of course, Sasuke grabbed him and said, "I think it's better if you listen to that Sasuke said." And Senju said, "Yeah, you better listen to him. Yeah, even your friend said it." And Naruto's like, "Oh." You're like, "Okay, well, now just screw off, Senju." He was like, "Okay, screw off, you Ambu." And of course, the Ambu said, "Well, this is Senju." And so he rushes at Gato's man and easily just kills him using multiple fireball styles. I don't know what kind of fireball styles he knows to do, but he also puts some of the men and genjutsus and easily slashes through them. And then he gets Gato, and then mind controls him because that's what I think that's what he does. The using not no, is it what there? Oh, I forgot. Fuck. But well, he does put him in the genjutsu, and Gato said to Tazuna, "All my money will go to you," and blah blah blah. And then he goes to the village, and Sentry body flickers with Gato to his base and all that. Gato puts the code in and his like giant bank and all that, not bank, vault, and Sentry says thank you and kills Gato and gets all the money and gives it to the villagers. Yeah, in that short of time, because Sentry is super freaking fast. He got faster when he was training with he was training more with other Ambus. Of course, if you want to put this in basics, he's stronger than every Ambu in that team and all that. Also, Sai. Sai, what's it called? Not Sai. Sai is gonna be in Team Kushina. You know why? You know that random person? Yeah, he died. How? Danzo told Sai to kill him, so Sai can be in the team so he can look after the two Nine-Tails brats. And Sai said, "Okay, Lord Danzo." So yeah, that's what happened to that one guy. We don't really care about him because I'm not gonna try to remember his name or even try it. Okay, I'll watch that later. What's it called? Uh, so that happens, and Naruto tries to get up again, but Sasuke says, "Naruto, I think you should stop trying to get up and all that." And Naruto said, "I'm fine, Sasuke," and he falls back down. He doesn't fall on his face; he falls one knee, and said, "Well, fuck it, I'll just sit here." And Sasuke says, "Yeah, I think you should sit there." But Sasuke does ask about Naruto's eyes. And Naruto just says, "My eyes? What do you mean?" He also does notice he has a sword, and he doesn't know why he has a sword. Well, he kind of does. He was like, he kind of summoned it. And so, he has one of his eyes covered, because that one is because he was damaged and all that. Because he used way too much energy, and he still has the dojutsu on and all that. And Sasuke does notice his dojutsu and all that, and he says, "That kind of looks similar to the Sharingan." And then Sasuke does ask, "Are you like an Uchiha or something?" And Naruto says, "No, this is just an ability I managed to unlock. It's nothing near the Sharingan, I don't think so." Which is nothing near the Sharingan. This is a complete dojutsu just from Godzilla. I have seen multiple, like, what if Kurama had like this ancient dojutsu and gave it to Naruto? Yes, I've seen multiple of those what ifs, but this is Godzilla gave Naruto a dojutsu because he can summon mythical creatures. Yes, and when in whatever episode I decide to give him, I will let him summon out the creatures. Yes. So Naruto just said, well, I don't really know about the eyes, but yeah. I do like this design, and I'm actually gonna... Damn, I shouldn't ask one of my teachers to make this for me. They're making, I don't know if I want to actually say this, but, I don't know if any of you actually know about, like, let me just ramble on for, like, a couple of seconds. I don't know if any of you ever heard about, like, a 3D printer, where, like, they can print out things with, like, just different colors, whatever you pick and all that, to print out whatever design you pick on the computer and all that. Yeah, I asked my teacher last time to make me a like moderate shotgun. Of course, just the MS, cause when I went onto this one website, it didn't have the EMS, so I was kind of annoyed. But I saw the MS, and my teacher trying to say Madara Uchiha's Sharingan. It was the most hilarious thing ever to just hear. Ooh, I had that like just voice recorded. Well, yeah, no, it's just me. So let's go back to what. So Naruto is right now just saying, okay, well, he takes chakra off his eyes and it went back to blue. And Sasuke was like, that's really interesting to see your well, what is even called, even dojutsu called. This dojutsu call is Shorganzan? Shorganzan. I have no clue. I just thought of that word. I tried to put Sharingan with like Godzilla, like Zillan, and it fucked up. So I'm just gonna call it Sharingan. Sharingan. God, no. Shargazin. Zin. Sharingan. Sharingan. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna try to like think of a word to like put this dojutsu, but yeah, this is just this ancient dojutsu, and he just says it like that. And Naruto says, not Naruto. Sasuke says, okay. Hinata was like, that's so cool. Like that kind of looks like Sasuke, but more blue and all that. Cause of course he has this like purple line out there, and then this blue, and then like this like blue in there, and dark blue inside there. So yeah, Naruto, what's it called? Naruto just says he turns off his eyes. Of course, Sasuke does the same, and Hinata does the same. And Shinji comes back, and he tells Naruto, "Okay, well, the mission's done. You guys can go back, or you can help the bridge builder." So have the villagers come out and help the bridge builder and all that, Tazuna, and they do it faster. And then they said, "Well, they have Kakashi on the bed because he's knocked out." So that happens. So yeah, and they this Kakashi wakes up and he says what happened. He said you got just knocked out from overusing your shotgun and all that. And so yeah, so they go back to the village, and of course, Kakashi tells them to if you want to go to tuning exams, and they said yeah. And of course, they are going to sign up, but it's a 1 month time skip to train because they got there much earlier and all that. And so that's gonna happen next episode. Yeah, I know. Huh. Well, you're probably gonna be like, wait, why next episode? Wait, why is this not 1 hour at least? Well, you see here. I don't know. I'm gonna think of more things to just put on to this thing and all that. I'm gonna think, what if, uh, more things for him to have secretly sealed within him? And more dojutsus, maybe. But yeah, but that's all for today. This what if is what if Naruto had no, I mean 10 summon mythical creatures part 4. Yes, I know this is not a 1 hour, but hey, yeah. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato something. So yeah, bye bye.